Ooh, I'm so excited for this episode, guys. How's it going, everybody? It's me. It's your friend. It's the awkward commentator. Welcome you back to yet another episode of Shadow of the Colossus. In the last episode, took on Colossus number 9. We are finally at double-digit numbers here. Only a few more idols to destroy, and then Dorman will revive Mono for us. At least we hope so, right? This time, oh man, we're going to be taking on my number one favorite Colossus and my number one favorite fight in this entire game. So I'm super excited for this. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you guys enjoy it as much as I'm going to enjoy it. We do have a little bit of a ways to travel though, so he is actually pretty far away. I believe we got to go in this direction over here. Forgive me if you find me looking at the map a lot throughout all this. Even though I know which way to go, I still tend to get a little lost here and there because his is actually not really well hidden, but... Oh, sorry if I hit the microphone right there. Not really well hidden, but it's definitely not easily noticeable if you're not looking. Does that make sense? I don't think it makes sense, but I'm gonna assume that it makes sense. Wow, I'm making no sense at all. Any hoodles? I was about to say I'm super excited again. Can you guys tell? This Colossus... Believe it or not, I was actually expecting to hate this Colossus coming up next because after the whole ordeal with Hydrus, and yes, we're going after another Serpent Colossus. You guys probably saw the idol in the last episode. So, yeah, I was expecting to go into this fight just super angry at everything, hating my life. The fight sucks. And it can if you don't know what to do, because his gimmick is actually kind of... It's different, and at the same time, it's terrifying. Why do I say terrifying? Well, you guys will see when we get there. And we're going to go past Bassaran's little homeland, the guy that we took down in the last episode. Man, I woke up, like I mentioned in the last episode, I woke up pretty freaking depressed, but now I'm so happy right now. I couldn't be happier to be recording. And that's the thing that I hate about depression. Oh, God. I hate the fact that I can go from being super happy, and everyone else that has depression can agree with me on this. I hate going from really happy and loving life to just wanting to be alone. And if you guys don't mind, I do want to rant on a little something. A little story. Not really a personal story, but it's something that I've been thinking for the longest time. And I still think this too. I want to disappear and just start a new life and not really communicate with anybody for no particular reason. It's just my depression's all like, you should, you don't really need people in your life. You should just, disappear, start anew. By the way, there are fruit in this tree that'll raise my HP, so I'm actually gonna... If I see fruit that I can get, I'll get them. Otherwise, I probably tend to ignore all the fruit, or all the trees. Got 3 of them, so... And then simply crouch down to eat them with the arrow. Wow, that's the first time I've actually eaten a piece of fruit. Alright, where's the other one? And yeah, I just want to... I want to vanish. Not from existence, but just move away, start a brand new life. I want to get rid of my cell phone. I want to get rid of all social media in general, and I just want to be alone with my video games. And, oops, wrong button. And depression is the reason that I'm thinking this, and I'm still thinking it to this day whenever I wake up. I, honest to God, want to go through with it, but at the same time I know that if I do go through with it, I'll be hurting a lot more people than I know, because not only will it hurt me because I'm losing a lot of friends, but it'll hurt a bunch of other people, including my family members. And to be perfectly honest, I've been thinking about deleting my YouTube channel too. Wait a second. I know I mentioned this in one video already. Oh no, I think we're going the right way. Yeah, I've been thinking about just deleting my YouTube channel altogether and just not doing this. The only reason I'm going through with it is, well, I actually do have people that enjoy my content, and I actually do have fun with this. Ooh, we are here. It's over there. I'm actually going to pray at the shrine real quick because I do have a little bit more of my story. And I just don't want to upset people if I do it. I want to do it because I want to, again, be alone and just live my life, but I don't know, guys. I really hate depression. It sucks a lot. But you know what? Oh, am I praying? Oh. I didn't hear the little sound effect. I actually looked at my phone because we got a winter weather advisory. Yep, winter weather advisory. Okay. Enough talk about depression, enough talk about wanting to be alone. We're here. It's time for my favorite fight in the game. Are you ready? Because I am. And I want you guys to know something too. Aggro is a must-need for this fight. In my personal opinion, it is the first fight out of all 5 where aggro is absolutely necessary. Look at this. We are underground. I believe we're underground right here. Yeah, we're underground. Once we get a little closer over here... Hello, Dirge. This guy's name is Dirge. I'm so happy to see you. I'm actually always happy to see you, buddy. So, the soundtrack playing right now is a soundtrack that's exclusive to Dirge and only Dirge. A messenger from behind. What you have to do is ride aggro. He is going to be chasing you. Oh god, he is really close. And while he's chasing you, pull out your bow. What you're going to want to do is shoot him in the eye. Once you've shot him in the eye, he'll start spiraling around. Oh god. And once he crashes into a wall... Wait, oh crap, I need to get on aggro. Oh, wait, no, maybe not. Once he crashes into a wall after you shoot him in the eye, use this to your advantage to get on top of him. He has 2 major sigils, one on his head and one on his lower back. I'm actually personally going to go for the one that's on the head. The soundtrack playing right now is a soundtrack called Counterattack. The reason for this being my favorite fight, the chase, the soundtrack, the boss is freaking amazing, and I know I mentioned in my video with Barba that I hate being chased, but there's something about being chased in this fight that's just so exhilarating. I love it. Each major sigil only holds 50% of his health. Once you drain one major sigil of all of its health, Dirge will go back underground, and we'll have to redo everything all over again. Get back on aggro as fast as you can. Dirge is one of the fastest, if not the fastest, in the entire game. He's able to keep up with aggro at full gallop. Come on, come on, come on. He's right over there. Pull out your bow. And one reason why a lot of people can think that this fight's really annoying, you're constantly looking behind you, so you have to look at him. You're not looking at any of the landmarks around you, so you don't know if you're about to run into something. But personally, it's not that bad. I really love this fight, and looking behind you and seeing those freaking massive eyes looking at you, it's terrifying. I totally shot him in the eye right there. Just look at how massive his eyes are. His eyes are big enough to engulf aggro and wander in one freaking gulp if he could. If they could, I should say. Okay, where is he? He's over there. And the reason I saved the one on his lower back for last is because once he crashes into a wall again, you're able to... Well, it's right there. He's not that hard of a fight if you know what you're doing. But your first playthrough around, he's probably going to be one of the worst fights for you. Especially with his gimmick. And after that very exciting, exhilarating fight, this next Colossus is probably my number one least favorite fight in the entire game, and my least favorite Colossus in the game. I'm not looking forward to that whenever I have to do it. Thank you all for joining me back here on yet another episode of Shadow of the Colossus. I really hope to see you all back here in the next episode, and I hope all of you have a great day. I'll catch you later. Time for some trivia on my favorite Colossus in this entire game. Number 1. Dorman's entry for Dirge differs in the American and Japanese version. In the original Japanese release, Dorman stated, "Shake the earth with your friend." In the Western release, he says, "Shaking the earth, its gaze, it's upon thee." Number 2. On extremely rare occasions, it is possible to see Dirge's eyes blue. This will only happen when Dirge is brought to a wall or an obstacle without jumping. Otherwise, his eyes are always orange. Number 3. Dirge's eyes on the map screen appear to be the brightest of them all. This may have been done on purpose since his eyes play a role during his fight. Number 4. Dirge doesn't open his eyes until he's chasing Wander. Dirge can easily find him with them closed, which raises the question, why does Dirge have eyes at all? And number 5. He didn't always have eyes. In the art book's Colossi nickname interview, its earlier version reacted to sound. Thank you, everybody.